undaunted.
I guess we all have to use clear skies together. I love Feldio with his giant blade here. Like, weren't you the mage kind of guy in this group? I expected this of Gormleif and Hakon, but not of you. I'm guessing we're gonna need clear skies, yeah.
Eyes of shore upon this day. Defeat Alduin. We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Find our shouts!
There we go. And we're gonna put Dragon Rend back on 6. Hey, not fair.
Again!
Okay, 6.
Again, together.
No?
Okay, this cat and mouse game is stupid. Come on, Alduin. We ain't got all night.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
No?
Alright. Dragon Rend, let's go.
The endless weight gives way to battle. Alduin's doom. No escape this time, foul worm.
Where are you? Sit down, Alduin. We're gonna do this the normal way. We're not gonna cheese it with Maroon's Razor. I mean, I would be tempted, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this one legit. Get back down here, you bastard. Sit down. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Let's go. Oh my god. His hitbox is ridiculous. I cannot even hit him properly. Let's go. His attacks barely tickle me, by the way. Like, sit down. Come on. Like, look at this. He's throwing meteors at me and it's barely even tickling me. I have faced Death Lords that were more badass than you. I don't even need Marked for Death for this one. I'm literally just hitting him with my normal mace. Die already. Let me get your soul.
sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great
Over-leveled, it seems. Yeah, I think a bit much. But the thing is, I had like a fraction of a second where I could have searched him, and I didn't know that we wouldn't get a skeleton, so I kind of missed my chance there. Which is sad. I would have liked to search Alduin and see what he had in his inventory. Oh well.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
Not yet.
Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for mortals to linger.
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you rejoin the ranks of Sovngarde.
I want to see if Kotlak actually has anything to say now.
Even here, where heroes throng, few can match this mighty deed. What glory! The gods themselves must envy us this well-earned honor.
Our ancient debt for Alduin's reprieve is now repaid. The long night is ended.
Alright. Can I find Kotlak, please? This almost looks like a word wall. Okay. Thoughts on Skyrim so far. I can see why it is some people's favorite. It's not my favorite. It's still a good game. It's a very good game. It's not my favorite. It has a few design decisions that really piss me off. But it is a good game, and I can see why people like it so much. Okay, well, I can't find Kotlak anymore, so we're just gonna finish this quest. And I think this is gonna be the last quest of the main mission, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Because that was our entire goal, right? Kill Alduin. That was the whole point. Hey, wait. Kotlak? Hey!
You saved us all. We will sing of you forever. All hail the Dragonborn!
Okay. Still generic.
Rejoin the living. Just bid me so.
Yeah, let's return.
Now tonight, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Alright. Which design decisions? Oh! Hi! That's a few more dragons. Is that Odahwing? I think the red one might be Odahwing. Aww. Can I just clear the skies a little because I can barely see shit here. Yeah, that is a lot of dragons. What's going on here? Parthanax.
So, it is done. Alduin Tilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
I have no regrets. Alduin had to be destroyed.
Of course. Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochmah. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
I was just fulfilling my destiny as Dragonborn.
Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, Solos Midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many years. Many of the Dovahkiin are now scattered across Kizan. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Goodbye, Paarthurnax. I can think of worse dragons to lead the rest of the dragons into the future. Yeah, I think that's the end of the main quest. We didn't get any new main quest, at least, so I think we're done with that bit. Holy shit, we actually made it. So, which design decisions? Mostly the fact that the vendors all have, whoa, so little gold. Hey, Odahviing.
I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Paarthurnax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odahviing, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Okay, hang on a second. Well, first of all, we're not gonna quit Skyrim just yet. We have DLCs to go through, which we will start next week. And I think I know what you want to remind me of, Margadian, right? You wanted me to... I said I wanted to kill Heimskr because he was annoying me all the time. So to get back to the design decisions that I don't like about this game. First of all, there's the fact that you get so much gear to sell, but all the merchants have so little coin, and to get to the investor speech tree, you have to get basically to the end of the game. Like, if I go to my skills right now, I'm at the end of the game, and I have done a fair bit of side questing. I know I probably haven't done all of them, but I've done a fair bit of side questing. And my speech level is 77, okay? I've looted everything. I've sold every single piece of shit that I've ever gotten. My speech is only at 77. And for the investor perk requires a speech level of 70 just to increase the amount of money that people have. So you're basically constantly just after every dungeon going through all the vendors, just going around the map trying to find somebody to sell shit to. That is not fun. That is just a complete idiocy that they did here. Secondly, I'm a completionist. I would really love to max out all of these skill trees. But even if you max out the skill itself, you will never get enough perk points to finish this. I don't even have enough perk points to finish everything I wanted. I still have an entire list here of shit that I actually wanted to do and that I haven't gotten around to, of perks that I wanted to get. I haven't been able to smith dragon armor yet, because even if I do get to level 100 in smithing, I'm not gonna have enough perks to actually get over here. That is the thing that, yeah, like you can max out you can put them all to 100, but you cannot get every single skill in this tree, is what I'm saying. Like if I want to say I want to upgrade every single tree to the maximum, can't, because by the time I will have reached 100, I will still not have enough perk points, which is stupid. The map is atrocious. The map, especially in dungeons where there is no corridors, in dungeons where there is corridors, the map is fine. In dungeons where there's no corridors, like Blackreach, you might as well not have a map. It's useless. It's completely useless. And then there's just a bunch of things that the game doesn't... Yeah, you can reset the skill. I found that out earlier today. That is, if you have the DLCs, you can hit space and bring a DLC to Legendary. So you basically get your perk points back and you reset the skill to like 15 or something. So you can level it up again. And for some skills, that's going to be easier than others. I think I might actually do that for enchanting when I start next week, because enchanting is very easy to level up. You just take all the shit that you find in dungeons, you slap an enchantment on it with a petty soul gem, and you're done. Like, that is going to level up like crazy. I think it took me all of 3 days to level up enchanting. So that is not a problem. The problem is that, yeah, like I said, I don't understand this design decision, because basically it just adds an artificial grind. You will never get there through normal gameplay. I hate that all the NPCs immediately try to fight every single danger. You know, you'll get people who are unarmed or who have a tiny little bread knife going up against a dragon attacking their city. And then they get themselves killed, and suddenly you no longer have a smith to sell stuff to, which actually happened to me in Riverwood. So that is another thing that's just like, I know there is a mod that fixes that actually makes the NPCs run into the buildings and hide, so that's good, but that should have been in the game to begin with. And I think there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, there is just so many basic things that the tutorial doesn't explain to you. Like, I think it took me 20 hours or so to discover that I had a healing skill. That I actually had a healing, not just healing potions, but a healing spell, because the game never bothered to tell me that I had that. The entire magic menu is really badly explained and really badly structured, to be honest. Smithing. I didn't know how to melt down ore, because the tutorial never bothers to explain to you that you have to melt down ore at a smelter. Because the first place where you get smithing explained to you does not actually have a smelter. It just has a tanning rack and a forge. So it's like, for like 25 hours, I did not know what to do with all the ore, and I did not know why I couldn't make stuff with the ore. Those are things that should not be happening. But like I said, overall the game has been a lot of fun. As you can see from my world map, I have done, not everything, but I have done a fair share of things. I have been to a great many places. I'm not going to 100% this game on stream, because I'm not even sure if I can 100% it on stream. And like I said, I don't want to do the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild on this save. You can actually see in my quest list, I have a few quests that I have not completed, like the one for Boethia, the one for the Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild, the one for the guy who wants me to lure sailors to his death. Like, I wish there was a way to complete every quest in a goody two-shoes way, which I guess was not the design point of this game, and that's fine. But there's just a bunch of them that I didn't do. I'm very glad that it let me completely ignore the Stormcloak and Imperial Legion thing, because I was just like, no, I don't want it. Thanks. I don't want to deal with your stupid civil war. But yeah, anyway, we are done with the main story, so we're gonna stop here for today. Next week on Saturday, we're going to start with the DLCs. I'm not actually sure which one of those would be easiest to start with. I think Half-Fire gives you the possibility to build a house and adopt kids. And, oh yeah, and I wanted to go and kill Heimskr. Let's do that now. It's the number one thing that we're gonna do right now. We're gonna snipe Heimskr. If we can. There he is. But yeah. Once we have taken care of Heimskr, once I have done that, I am going to once we have done that, I am going to after we're finished with the game, I'm going to oh wow. I could not even kill him. Yeah, that's a good point. I should do that after I finish the DLCs. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna install the DLCs after I turned off the game. And then I'm going to... But also I'm wondering, why did we... Oh, it's because we were... That's why we didn't have the... Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to install the DLCs when we're done here. And then next week we're going to start with the DLCs. Like I said, I'm not sure which one is first. Dawn God is something with vampires and werewolves. Half-Fire, I think, lets you build a house and adopt kids. And I'm not entirely sure what the other DLC is or what it does. So I'll have to see. Maybe I'll just roll an RNG or something to see what I do first. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me in this journey through Skyrim. And I hope to see you guys again next week for the DLC. Until then, have a good week, stay safe, take care, and see you then. Bye bye.